R3 Digital Sciences Inc. is building the Open Intelligent Additive Manufacturing System, called the Open IAM. It is being developed on ONR STTR topic N68335-22-C-0081. What follows is an overview of our company, the Navy STTR problem we are solving, the Open IAM monitoring and control framework we are developing to solve the problem, and the commercialization and transition plan for our solution. R3 Digital Sciences Inc. has been operating since 2016 in the Virginia Tech Corporate Research Center. We create novel solutions by integrating additional intelligence into traditional devices and transforming them into smart devices. R3 Digital Sciences solves problems by starting with an existing solution, then creating something better by integrating device intelligence. We have found that using existing infrastructure lowers both the development cost and the learning curve for the end user. An example is the Open IAM we are building for the Navy. It is an intelligent in-situ process, monitoring and control framework that provides real-time thermal control of the laser powder bed fusion process, using our unsupervised learning application called Artisan AI. Metal additive manufacturing has the potential to reduce sustainment costs and delays via on-demand part production. The Navy wants to integrate intelligence into metal additive manufacturing machines to produce more consistent and higher quality parts at equivalent or shorter build times than present, while expanding the available materials and geometries it can support. They want a solution that uses artificial intelligence to provide thermal control of the process, to mitigate the static variability of the physical properties from point to point in the powder bed, and reduce the dynamic variability of the powder bed created by the process itself. Meeting this need will improve the overall equipment effectiveness of the Navy's metal additive manufacturing machines by reducing part defects, increasing part yield rates, and eliminating the need to make manual build adjustments. This will be useful at Navy depots, on its ships, and at forward operating bases tasked with repairing and manufacturing metal parts on demand. To meet the Navy's needs, we are developing the Open IAM. It is an intelligent in-situ process, monitoring and control framework for laser powder bed fusion. As shown in the diagram, it consists of ThermaVis true temperature thermal melt pool sensors, auxiliary sensors to detect process anomalies, data control hardware and software to tightly synchronize sensors and machine, laser control hardware and software to remotely adjust laser power, and our Artisan AI unsupervised learning application that can be trained to provide real-time thermal control of the laser powder bed fusion process. Our strategy to address this opportunity spans 3 phases of development. Phase 1 is complete, and Phase 2 is ongoing. In Phase 1, we demonstrated the feasibility of the Open IAM concept. In Phase 2, we have developed and demonstrated an advanced prototype system installed on an open architecture experimental printer at the University of Dayton Research Institute. In the 3rd phase of the project, we will develop first article components and demonstrate them on the Open Additive Panda, an open architecture production machine. The results will be marketed to machine manufacturers and their component suppliers to facilitate integration of the Open IAM framework into a Department of Defense platform for evaluation and qualification. The Open IAM framework utilizes unique components to improve in-situ monitoring and control of the additive monitoring process. First, it senses the melt pool using ThermaVis dual wavelength pyrometry technology and the high-resolution thermal images ThermaVis can provide. ThermaVis's 2-wavelength approach effectively eliminates sensitivity to emissivity of different build materials, whereas other 1-wavelength technologies require the emissivity to be estimated and set for each build material. Second, it employs custom hardware and software we have developed to tightly synchronize sensor data to laser movement. This enables tight temporal and spatial registration of sensor data with the results of non-destructive evaluation of the parts. Finally, it uses Artisan AI, our unsupervised learning application, To understand the relationship between the sensed response of the powder bed, part quality metrics, and process parameters Artisan AI can control. Artisan AI then uses this understanding to provide real-time control of the thermal response during the build to achieve consistent part quality metrics. There are two paths to transition the OpenIAM into federal and commercial use. The first is to tightly integrate its components with new laser powder bed fusion machine offerings. The second is standalone secondary integration for existing laser powder bed fusion machines. For the former, we need to partner with laser powder bed fusion machine manufacturers and customize our framework for their hardware. For the latter, we need to develop an aftermarket sensing and control kit to retrofit on existing laser powder bed fusion hardware. In both cases, we need to demonstrate our framework leads to improved performance and higher quality parts on production laser powder bed fusion machines. For both transition paths, the market opportunity is significant. Based on 2022 Wohlers Report data, about 14,000 metal additive manufacturing machines were sold between 2002 and 2021. Since 2018, about 2,000 machines have been sold per year. Each of these is a potential retrofit opportunity. The recent annual sales numbers provide an estimate of the number of machines per year that could be sold with our framework tightly integrated into them. We want to partner with metal additive manufacturing machine manufacturers and scan head suppliers to both incorporate their integration requirements into our development plan and to demonstrate that our OpenIAM framework leads to more consistent and higher quality parts on production laser powder bed fusion machines. Machine OEMs of interest include EOS, 3D Systems, SLM Solutions, and AddUp. Scan head suppliers of interest include ScanLab, Relays, and Navanta. If your organization operates metal additive manufacturing machines, manufactures them, or their components, we would like to discuss collaborating. If you are interested, please contact Brent Rader, President of R3 Digital Sciences, to start the conversation.